Let your breath settle. Let your shoulders loosen. And let your eyes grow heavy as we drift into the quiet, unseen corners of American history. Tonight, we wander through hallways few have ever entered. Hidden rooms beneath Washington, D.C. Secret tunnels carved in silence. Chambers that have witnessed whispers of power, caution, and uncertainty. The soft, unseen places where the nation's story unfolded behind closed doors. Imagine the glow of a lantern, a gentle light flickering across old stone walls, and the soft echo of your footsteps guiding you deeper into the quiet underside of a city built on dreams, debate, and the slow shaping of a country. This is the history beneath the history. A peaceful journey into the shadows of Washington, D.C., where secrets slept in silence for decades, and where we now tiptoe, calmly, gently, on a quiet night made for reflection. We begin with the city itself. Washington, D.C., laid out by the French-born engineer Pierre-Charles L'Enfant, a man with a vision of a new capital, one that balanced elegance, design, and practicality. Yet beneath the elegant government buildings, he imagined something else too. A network of passages and hidden spaces designed for movement, privacy, and protection. Whether or not he planned everything, the early builders certainly added things of their own. Tunnels to move supplies, chambers built into foundations, basements that expanded slowly like roots beneath marble pillars. As the young nation grew, so did these spaces, quietly, unnoticed, becoming a buried skeleton of American history. And tonight, we explore them gently. You find yourself standing before the United States Capitol, the great dome rising like a moon over the city, white stone glowing against the night sky. But beneath your feet, beneath the lawns and walkways, lies a hidden world. The first of these places is a space few know exists, a quiet chamber carved deep within the Capitol's foundation, called the Old Brick Crypt. The word crypt may sound dark, but in truth, this room was meant for remembrance. Originally, it was designed to be the resting place of George Washington, a place where citizens could quietly honor the man who shaped the nation's earliest dreams. But Washington's family refused the proposal. They wanted him to lie at Mount Vernon, beside the river, beside the trees he knew so well. And so, the crypt beneath the Capitol remained empty, silent, a chamber for a tomb that was never filled. Today, the room still exists, quiet, peaceful, a forgotten echo of a plan that history set aside. You step inside, and the air feels still, like the pause between two breaths. Columns rise around you, their shadows stretching softly across the brick floor. And for a moment, you can almost feel the weight of history resting on the stones, like a secret the building has held close for centuries. But the crypt is just the beginning. From its far corner, a narrow hallway once connected to something deeper, a tunnel long sealed. Many know of the large public tunnels connecting the Capitol to office buildings, but hidden beneath those modern pathways lie older ones, passages used before the Civil War, used quietly, cautiously, by workers, by guards, and sometimes by lawmakers who preferred not to be seen. These tunnels were built not for grandeur, but for necessity. They carried coal, moved supplies, and allowed movement during cold winters and dangerous moments. Some were sealed over time, others collapsed, but a few still exist, dark, unused, but intact. A quiet memory of a capital that once held fewer people, less ceremony, and more shadows. imagining yourself walking through one now. You hear faint drips of water, smell cool stone, and feel the soft rumble of the modern city above, like a distant storm muffled by earth. From the capital, we drift westward, toward the White House. The great house stands quiet at night, its windows glowing like candlelight in the darkness. But beneath the White House lies one of the most mysterious places in America, a bunker network, built and rebuilt, expanded and improved across decades of uncertainty. It began during World War II, when Franklin Roosevelt, worried about air raids, ordered the construction of a secret shelter beneath the East Wing. It was simple then: a protected room, concrete walls, emergency supplies. But history, as it often does, shifted and deepened the need for secrecy. Through the Cold War, through tensions and crises, through long nights when decisions carried the weight of millions of lives, the bunker grew. New rooms, new corridors, layers of security added like rings around a tree. Today, it is known as the PEOC, the Presidential Emergency Operations Center, a hidden chamber of quiet strength. Imagine stepping inside. The lighting is dim, the air cool, screens glow softly on the walls, and the room feels still, like the calm center of a slowly turning world. Few will ever see this space, but its existence offers reassurance, a reminder that even in uncertainty, a quiet refuge waits below. Not far from the White House lies another hidden place, a tunnel many urban legends whisper about. Some say it leads from the White House to the Treasury building. Others claim it reaches the Capitol, or stretches to the secure facilities and military posts. The truth is simpler, but still fascinating. There is a tunnel built between the White House and the Treasury, not for escape, but for security. During the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln feared that hostile forces might try to seize the Treasury's gold reserves. To protect the staff and secure the nation's finances, a quiet passage was constructed beneath the street, a safe route between two buildings, lit by lanterns, walked by the few who knew it existed. That tunnel still exists, though it is rarely used. Quiet, dusty, a forgotten hallway connecting two hearts of early America. Imagine walking through it, your footsteps gentle, your breathing soft, the air thick with stories folded into the shadows. As we drift deeper into the hidden Washington, we find ourselves at the Smithsonian Castle, the red sandstone building that anchors the National Mall. But beneath this beautiful structure lies a secret few imagine, a winding series of storage rooms, workshops, and quiet archival corridors, built long before modern museums grew around it. Some rooms once held rare artifacts, others housed natural specimens, and others served as living quarters for early scientists who slept beside the history they studied. One room, rarely discussed, housed emergency supplies during the Cold War, just in case the city above was struck. Food, water, tools, packed neatly among crates of artifacts, bones, and manuscripts. The result was an unusual combination: precious history resting quietly beside practical necessity, all deep underground where few ever saw them. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the cool stone walls, the smell of old paper and dust, and the feeling of stepping into a place frozen gently in time. From the mall, we drift now to the Potomac River and toward a structure known for both beauty and mystery, the Lincoln Memorial, majestic above ground, serene, open to the sky. But beneath it lies a world unseen by visitors, a vast, echoing cathedral of concrete support chambers known as the Lincoln Memorial Undercroft. Built in the early 1900s, the Undercroft was never meant to be public. Its towering support columns rise like a forest beneath the memorial. Dust settles in long, soft layers. Echoes stretch into the distance, and the world above feels far away, like a dream fading at dawn. For decades, the Undercroft was hidden, unvisited except by maintenance workers and curious historians. Graffiti from the 1930s and 1940s still rests on its pillars. Quiet messages left by forgotten hands. Imagine walking through it, your lantern lighting only a small circle around you. Shadow after shadow stretching into silence, the air cool and still. It is peaceful, mysterious, and quietly majestic, like wandering through the skeleton of a monument built to honor memory and unity. And now, our journey leads us even deeper, to Fort Totten and Fort Reno, where more hidden chambers lie buried beneath grassy hills. These Civil War defenses once protected the capital against Confederate attack, and beneath them were secret powder rooms, supply tunnels, and storage chambers built in haste, yet built to last. Most are sealed now, but some remain open only to historians. Quiet stone rooms where sunlight never reaches, and where the air smells of earth, and old brick, and distant time. If you step inside one in your imagination, you feel your footsteps soften, as if the ground is absorbing every sound, holding it gently so it never disturbs the past. Our final stop is the most mysterious of all, a place rumored for decades, a place spoken of in whispers, the mysterious Capitol subway system. Most people know of the small modern subway cars that carry lawmakers between buildings. But beneath those tracks, behind locked doors, and down forgotten passageways, lie abandoned stations from the early 1900s. Narrow platforms, dim lighting, echoing tile walls, all frozen in the moment when they were replaced by a newer system. Imagine stepping onto one of these silent platforms, hearing the quiet hum of modern life far above. But here, only stillness, only gentle air, only the feeling of a place once full of movement and voices, now resting in deep, peaceful sleep. Slowly, gently, we return to the surface, back to the quiet night air of Washington, D.C. The monuments glowing softly, the trees whispering in the breeze, the river shining under the moon. You carry with you the calm of the hidden world beneath the city. A world built in silence, kept in secrecy, and touched by few. And now, as you breathe deeply, let the hidden rooms fade. Let the tunnels soften. Let the quiet spaces return to sleep. And let yourself drift, calmly, peacefully, into the rest your body has been waiting for. Good night.